Hello guys. Hello guys. Welcome to Lady Dad. Welcome back to my channel. You know how we do it here. Okay. Oh my god. Oh wait. But I'm going to be using this. So I brought you another beautiful story that you had to hear by yourself. This one is just annoying. She was just like doing, taking off the baby all the time, from time to time. I don't know why she's not using her senses. She said, oh, she has learned her lessons. For me, it would just annoy me somehow. Do you understand? It would just annoy me. Why would you not have sense? Look, ladies, if you want to do something here, don't do it for anybody, because do it for yourself. Okay, do it for yourself. She said, oh, I've learned my lessons. So, see, I can't even say it. You just need to listen all by yourself. Okay, this is, I don't know how to say, if there are no senses in our brain, listen to this one.
Keep me anonymous. My boyfriend and I have dated for over 5 years. All he has done since 2019 till now is take me for granted and treat me like I'm not of any value to him. In the first year of our relationship, that was...
Sorry, you hear? She knows. Some of you know when a guy is treating you that you're not important. For you to even think about it, it is real. Do you understand? It is real. Don't start thinking she's saying, oh, like she's not important. You are not important. You're already feeling it. So it's true. It's not far from there, okay?
2018, I got pregnant for him. I was only 19 years and was writing my final examination, WASI. So I obviously had to abort it. He pretended he didn't want me to abort it at first. So I later told him that I would keep it and write the exams with it like that. He that was initially saying I shouldn't abort it, asking if that was what I really wanted and stuff, suddenly said I should abort it, when I later said I don't want to abort it. So I realized he wanted me to take the blame, knowing I didn't have a choice because of my exams. All the same, I aborted it. December that year, 2018, I got pregnant again. I was now in school by then, so I didn't want to abort it. The first one was very painful. He was living alone and was 28 years old by then. I insisted I wanted to keep it, but he kept pressuring me to abort it because he didn't have money and that he wanted to marry me the next year, 2019. I agreed to it and we got rid of it too, making 2 abortions in 1 year. The following year, he changed completely towards me. I didn't know what I did wrong. I felt how distant and inattentive he was to my needs. He is my first, so I couldn't let go easily. I kept trying to be the best.
Excuse me. She just said he's her first. What is that supposed to mean? It could be your second, it could be your anything. It doesn't matter. What matter is how he's treating you. Do you understand? I'm just talking to you. If you're watching me, you that you're just watching me now. Sometimes we ladies, when we are in a relationship, some of us, we don't seem to use we seem to use our brains. Our brains kind of blocked. It will just block, like you don't know what you're doing. After everything, you start thinking. When you're falling in love, when you're doing anything, please try to open your brains. Okay? Nobody say you should go into relationship with your brain locked in the cupboard. All these stories she's saying, I don't understand. At the end of the day, you just end up doing yourself. That is just the truth. Any man that loves you, love everything. We love everything that comes with you. Do you understand? So listen, this including like even me, when you are going into any relationship, try to open your brains. Someone that loves you will not ask you to be aborting and keep doing that and keep doing that and keep that. It doesn't have money. That is even the reason why you should work harder to make one. That's why I said always say the person that loves you, you ladies.
Somewhere June that 2019, he got me pregnant again. He never mentioned anything about his intentions to marry me that year.
See how annoying she is.
Again. Then he started saying he told me he wanted to marry me that year and he was planning it in November. So I should abort it, then we go see my parents. After a few ups and downs, I aborted that one too.
You have to abort the child before he will go see your parents. After 2, you have done 2 before. And then you had to take it off. You had to abort it again before he will go see your parent. I mean, people get married even with their pregnancy so big and so obvious. They still get married like that. Do you understand? Some people even get married after they've given birth to their children, even one or two. You have seen, I have seen so many. I don't know if you have seen. I've seen so many. You know, which one is she had to abort it first before they go see their parents? What happened to the first one, the second one, now the third one? I don't get it. I don't get it. You just
He didn't say anything again till December 2019. I got pregnant again. He shifted his marriage plans to 2020 and still made me abort that pregnancy too. That was 4 abortions in 2 years. I learned my lesson, so I decided not to give him sex unless he was using protection.
You learned a
He
lesson.
always said he would pull out and I get pregnant every time.
Okay.
The whole of 2020, we were having ups and downs because I didn't allow him to have his way with me that much. I didn't get pregnant that year. Beginning of 2021, he called me and spoke to me. He said he was almost 32 years and wanted us to settle down that year. He made us plan the year together and pleaded that I drop everything I was holding against him and be the lady he met. Unfortunately for me, he didn't even follow any of the plans he drafted. Instead, he got me pregnant again. The pull-out failed him again. He brought in the plan we had.
See this one. It's even like kind of, it's not his fault. It's the puller that failed him again. He's the one she's the one that's loving the guy that has everything. A guy made a plan to get married. Is it that difficult? Since 2021, I'll be 2019, up to now, he just kept postponing. He kept doing that, and you kept getting pregnant, and then you kept aborting it. Look, if any of you are in this kind of situationship, this is not relationship, right? If you're in this kind of situationship, please pull out of that relationship. Yes, I said so. Pull off. No man values a woman like that. At the end of the day, they have somebody else.
Forced me to abort for the 5th time. That year ended and he didn't even come to know any relative of mine. As at August last year, the total abortions I had done for him was 6. I became sick. My stomach and abdomen were always hurting. I was bleeding too. It continued till I visited the hospital and was told my womb, my uterus was weak. Uterine prolapse. I was even given some medicines and
her uterus. She said her uterus were already weak, right? And she was falling sick all the time. She's even lucky that it's weak. Even though, let me tell you, a guy that does not love you, even though they cut off your womb, he will just, that is the more reason why he should not leave you. These kind of people, they will leave you, they will go get married to another person. Remember, one man's meat is another man's poison. If he doesn't like you, he doesn't love you, you're for someone, that's why it's not working. Sometimes it doesn't mean that these people are bad. It doesn't mean that the lady is bad, or it doesn't mean that the guy is bad. It just happened that you people are not compatible. You people are not made to be. Do you understand? But some of you will just be forcing yourself into a relationship. How many times now have you done this? At the end of the day, he will go and get married to somebody, or he will now start saying, oh, your uterus are weak. If by tomorrow you can't give birth, what happens? He will still dump you. So if you're that kind of person, you're listening to this story now, anywhere you are, please stay away from such kind of person and such kind of relationship. Or for me, I don't call them relationship, I call them situationship. I don't even know why you will be in a place. If you were to be the guy, imagine it, if he would do that for you. Ordinary marriage, it's taking him 1 million years to plan, and when he sees somebody tomorrow, he will jump within 2 weeks. You'll be shocked. You know, things like this have been happening, you know. And let's just continue. Let's continue.
To ever engage in abortion or even have sex regularly, especially a vigorous sex. I decided to hide the results from him. I don't know why, but I just didn't want to tell him. I stayed away from him because I was avoiding sex and drama. This year has been rough for me. I've been on drugs the whole year because of him. I never committed a single abortion at the hospital. All was from home. He gave me the medicines and concoctions himself. The doctor said I shouldn't have used those concoctions, that abortion should be carried out by doctors. I've lost weight and all that. We haven't broken up. We are still struggling to make this.
See, you've broken up. See, you. Don't know.
He came around one time to tell me he has gotten some lady pregnant. I said, okay, you should tell her to abort it. He said no, that the lady was 28 years old, so abortion would be harmful for her. So he wanted us to end things, so he would just marry her. Adding that I am still young, 24, and I still have a chance to meet new and better.
Sorry, my dear. She said, did you hear that? And now she's 24. Her uterus are already weak at 24. So you just came to this life to do abortions and destroy yourself. And then again, if your parents had done such abortions, she would have been alive. You understand? If you're in this kind of situationship, stay away. Now he has seen the person that he loves. Maybe probably that person was even schooling. He was just waiting instead for the person to finish school. And this kind of person, this kind of lady that is talking now, right? This guy will not be spending anything on her, will not care for her, she'll still be there, doesn't value you. You knew it. Said is behaving as if you're nothing to him. You're nothing to him. That's just the truth. Now, she has seen somebody of 28 years. If this person, if this woman, this lady saying this story now, right? And she was the 28, the guy will say, oh, you're too old. I've seen a younger person. So if a guy doesn't like it, doesn't like you, don't force it. Do you understand? Don't force it.
He's 35 years old and the lady is 28. So he thinks they are both too grown for games. So I should just let him go. Honestly, I can't ever recover from the pain this guy is trying to cause. I've just been silent. I don't even know how to react.
Absolutely nonsense. Absolutely nothing remaining. Totally nonsense. You know, this is the reason I bring things like this to you here. Look, be wise. Be wise, okay? Leave your comments. Be the judge of this whole thing. Leave your comments. And I don't know, that's what I would say. What do you think about this story? What do you think? This is sad. You know, most times when I come with stories, I just keep quiet, I just allow you to go. I don't want to forget lots of things, you know. This is just annoying me. So if you know that you are into this kind of, let me be clear. If you know that you are into this kind of situationship, this is situationship, okay? This is no relationship. It's not. Do you understand? If you're into something like this, stay away from such thing. See, everybody is good, but they are not for you. You say the person is not good. Do you understand? That bad woman or that bad man is the most wonderful person to somebody else. That's why they say one man's meat and another man's poison. One man's food and another man's poison. What I don't like to eat is somebody's best or favorite meal. Do you understand? Do you understand? This one is 2024. Be careful. Have sense. Have sense. In case you're not even into this kind of thing, you have listened. If you see a situation like this, do not try it. Okay? First one, yeah. Second one, yeah. Third one, fourth one, fifth one. Why are you going to be saying it's a mistake? All what he has been doing to you was just doing it deliberately. So be wise. I love you. And I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye for now. Au revoir.